This is the Great Thinker, and today I'm gonna talk about the accident that just happened about this one crazy lady um, who kidnapped a baby and then killed her mother. And I'm seeing how everybody's talking about it on the internet, but there's not really too much attention going to it. But that's why I decided to make a little podcast, basically talking about uh, the crazy people we have out there, regardless of race. And with all the information surrounding this whole event, you can clearly see that we're just seeing this one crazy person who already had an agenda of doing something wrong, and someone happened to be in their way, and she decided to take them out to get the plan accomplished. So, what as regular citizen can take from this case, because this happened in Texas and we all know uh, she's been arrested, and justice will be served swiftly, and we hope so, to give an example to all the people out there who do harm to innocent people for no reason, and people cannot take responsibility for their own action and running out AWOL with some crazy fantasies, trying to accomplish something that they cannot do on their own. So this one is just mm, it's a crazy case, and I'm just tired of people trying to compare it with the whole Trayvon Martin. I'm like, this is two different cases. I understand, what happened. It was a crazy black chick who shot this innocent white lady who was just coming out of the hospital. But as we can clearly see, this was not based on a hate crime. Because what's the point of her stealing the white baby if she hates white people? Like, I'm that's why I'm trying to clear things out. This wasn't a hate crime. This was basically a crazy, dumbass criminal, a thief, because she was out there to steal. And accident or coincidentally, it just happened to be that this person who came out was in a Caucasian background, and tried to take the baby from her. Right there, we're seeing it's just someone who's trying to steal something. Anybody knows a thief just is stupid. He doesn't care who you are. As long as he has something that he wants, he will try anything by any means necessary to take it away from you. Even tricking you, stealing you, or face to face try to grab it from you by force. And because as we can look at it, why did she have a gun? Because she had intentions of stopping anyone who's gonna stand in her way. And with the case also mentioning that she shot her how many times? 7 times. 7 times. Not even once, right? Not even once. 7 times. If they were to take this to the court, when you try to in the old if we can look back in ancient times, uh, like if biblically numbers have significance. In the Bible it says that when God says something once, it will happen. But if He says it more than twice, number two means established, which means it will shall. Like it's like that number two is basically, you know, what what God says is bound to happen. Like if you take an action twice, it means you convince, or you have a assurance of things. Meaning that since you're doing it twice, it's like you're more likely to do it. Third time, fourth time, fifth, and so forth. So by her taking a gun and shooting at her 7 times, her intent was shoot to kill, and I will shoot as many bullets as I can and get away. So if this was put in a case, and since we're in Texas, you cannot go around and try to pull the whole crazy case, especially with these whole circumstances. Yes, we all know some criminals they pull in the insanity excuse, but the way I see this one going, there, there, you can claim insanity on this one. No, no, no. You not only like if you look, looking at the article here on online, it says she lied to her fiance because she was supposedly pregnant and miscarried. Okay, why would you even? I'm not even gonna go there. That will be another podcast. But this one for basically put the reason why I'm enforcing this and putting my voice out there is to encourage people to raise awareness of this case. Because we all know it may not stand a while in the media, but I don't want to create any movements or how should I put it, crazy chaos like what you've seen with the whole Trayvon Martin and all. But my point is, what I'm trying to do is, people when they get the information, they have to not only look at what's happening then, you have to look at the background. What led to that action? See, there are things that happen accident. Like how should I put this? The lady who got shot. If she would have known that something better was gonna happen, she would have taken a different course. That, in her case, it will be called accident because she accounted something that was not premeditated. But if you look on the woman who shot her point of view, she premeditated it. And this lady who got shot just happened to be coincidentally put in her path. So we don't know if because they say she worked there. So if she was planning on stealing some kids, I'm sure she had a list of people. But the police or reporters not really giving too much information. We'll find about it later. So like I'm trying to say, whenever you guys hear information, do not just jump into conclusion thinking that everything that's given, because you will get what they want you to hear. Yes, it may be true, it may be false, but for what we've seen since they've caught her, and I'm saying thank you to the police force and the witnesses, because that's what we need. You may not know your neighbor, but if you see something that's abnormal, at least let the authorities know, because you don't know who you might be saving. I know the American culture is all about, hey, if you see something, keep your mouth shut. You don't want to get in trouble, but if you don't help it, who's gonna stop it? That's why we're still having people stealing kids and ending up killing them later on because people see things abnormal but they don't say anything. So, and anyone is feel free to put their input, but please, I ask the listeners, do not compare this to Trayvon and Zimmerman's case with this. This is totally unrelated. If you are a smart thinker, you will not try to do that. That's it for now, and as I say, this is the Great Thinker, and I hope y'all have a wonderful week, and don't be shy to leave your input about this shooting incident that just happened not too far from Houston in Texas. Good night.